Can all touch penises?
I kind of like
It's
that.
dangerous to go alone.
Yeah.
Take this.
Yeah. So we might have another snowpocalypse this weekend, but probably not.
Buy all the dildos.
Yeah, Chris, you weren't here for the first.
I was.
the horror. Oh, no, you were here for the
Yeah.
horrible one. The
Yeah.
one. Did you? We probably talked about this before. Did you lose power in 21?
I lost water for like 8 days.
Yeah,
or
so
something
did
like
we.
that.
Yeah,
We lost a lot of good
water.
men out there.
Lost a lot of good
I
water.
buried more of my kids than I raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad, but I mean, it also wasn't that bad. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, we didn't have water, so we shoveled snow into the bathtub so we could use it to flush the toilets, and we had plenty of drinking water because we just had water around.
Yeah.
You
But
live at the woods. Did you have all the trees cracking in your back?
we lived in a different house
Oh, okay.
that time
For that
yeah.
one.
Yeah, we lived, but it was similar. But
I was going to get one of those big teddy bears from Costco and get inside of it and put myself in the pile of branches because they're coming around with this big claw.
oh yeah, yeah,
So it grabs
that
you
would've
and you
been-
go, ah!
that would have been amazing.
Help!
But they, if I'm remembering correctly, that's not the one where all the branches cracked and
That
stuff.
was
like
23.
that was
That
23.
was 2 years later.
Yeah.
And ought.
That's
Oh,
whenever I
23.
lost power for 4 days or something. I mean,
For that one?
Yeah.
Or for
That was pretty-
the first one.
The first one I didn't lose power. If I'd have lost power for the first one, it would have been really miserable.
'Cause it
we
was
didn't
so
have
fucking cold.
'cause people didn't have power or water.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
For like 5 days.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
sit down and enjoy it. Camp.
Yeah, yeah. When
Camp in
when your living room is 35 degrees because it's it's 4 out.
We
Yeah.
came over and we hugged you. We all hugged. It was warm.
Well,
But it stayed,
gotta
it
search
stayed
thing.
warm in here, though. Like, because you had power and gas
Well,
and stuff.
the
right?
first time it got down so low for so long and did not get above freezing that people who didn't have power, their houses were getting down to like 30 degrees
I had to
Yeah.
do
in their
something.
living room and stuff, and they
Yeah.
were having to like put up tents or like
Yeah.
Get
whatever.
a sleeping
And you
bag with
couldn't-
Ben Affleck and create friction.
yeah,
Like the
And-
voyage of the Mimi.
and you couldn't go anywhere because there was like 5 inches of ice on all the roads.
Yeah.
So and you don't want to drive around here with these people.
5 inches is a normal amount of ice. That's a pretty long,
Yeah.
it's a pretty good size.
That's an
of-
average
Yeah.
amount of ice.
That's
yeah.
good for everyone.
That's a Virginia amount of ice.
Everyone
That's
should
a
be able to
Virginia-
enjoy 5
Yeah.
inches of ice
5
and be
inches is
satisfied
total-
with
yeah.
5
total-
inches.
It's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Any more than that is too much, really.
Yeah. I mean, well, really, most ice is below 5 inches.
Yeah.
It's average.
That's
Ice,
true.
ice
yeah.
agents, you know,
Yeah,
they got
yeah,
small
yeah.
dicks.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, fucking
I need
bada bing.
I need a, but
Renee
You
Renee
notice-
Good got 5 inches of ice.
Oh.
You notice that every time they accuse Trump of being a pedophile, he starts another war. He was like
Did they accuse him
Venezuela,
of being a
Minnesota, Iceland. Every time somebody mentions the Epstein files, he's like, "Oh yeah."
Oh, that.
They're gonna. Which are they gonna run out of first? The files or the countries to start
Yeah.
wars with?
Probably countries at this point. It's not looking good. Yeah, has the implication of this been that Trump's a pedophile, or that Trump just hung out with like a pedophile?
he probably banged some of those girls, some of those 16-year-old girls.
I'm just having a hard time calling that a pedophile, though.
Oh well, okay. Oh, are you gonna do that? Actually, it's ebiphile.
No, I'm not talking.
Pedophile is for prepubescent
I'm not
children.
talking. I'm not talking about words. I'm saying that like, can you tell the difference between a 16 and an 18-year-old chick? Like
Well,
it's-
18 is
it's-
our number. So bands go on tour. They go to other countries. They're like, "What's going on in France?"
Yeah.
It's like it's 15 here.
right.
Also, isn't our number, like,
Politicians, they go
17?
around the world. Anybody that goes around the world starts going, 18 is a little, 5 inches is good.
5 inches. Yeah.
And
it's-
18 is a
yeah.
little high for. I don't know why these other countries have more culture. They're cultured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fancy. I'm having champagne. There's 12-year-old boys.
Well, you say that, but then
Relax. He's 13. Relax.
but in like
It's legal in Myanmar, okay?
Myanmar.
Yeah.
We should definitely
you
live
take
by
it
the
more?
standards of fucking Myanmar. Like,
Yeah.
Why don't you
Actually,
take
we're kind of like descending to Myanmar status
Yeah.
over here.
At what point are we like a junta or something like?
We're
You should
getting
take a
yeah.
more Chad
We're-
perspective and cut your clit off. Be like the Chad people.
We're gonna have to start learning weird, like talking about weird words like coup. We've already talked about coup and junta and
yeah.
and things like that. Like, yeah.
I did my taxes yesterday, and I found out both of my children are eligible for a Trump account of $1,000 each to help them start saving money or something. It's gonna in July. They're gonna get $1,000.
A Trump
And I
account?
told my wife, and she was like, "Don't tell them." I don't want anything to do with that. And I was like, you want that money though? I bet. What if we told them both they're getting $400 and we keep the other $600? Now you want the Trump money?
Yeah.
We get a finder's fee. I'm handling all the stuff. I'm taking 10% of whatever it is, so I'm getting $200 no matter what.
You're gonna take 10%.
If I'm setting up the accounts and I'm doing the taxes and I'm handling all of it, then I get my commission.
He's the manager. He's the dad manager.
Yeah. We got a fucking regular Joe Jackson. We got a Joe Jackson over
Doing
here.
this shit for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? What am I made of money over here?
I'm gonna beat you into singing and dancing.
I don't know. I haven't done my taxes because I don't have all the docs haven't come yet. So
Well, you have to pay. I get money, so I'm a rush. I go, yes, give me my money.
like a motherfucker.
You get fucked. Yes.
I'm gonna owe $800 because I always take that one extra deduction to where my paychecks are more, because I do the smug libertarian. I don't want to give the government an interest-free loan.
You should do that.
Yeah.
That is the.
So I
thing
have to
do.
pay about $1,000 every year.
Yeah.
Unless I do something like replace windows or my water heat. Like the last 2 years, I've been able to say, "Oh, I made environmental improvements," and then I get like a $600 deduction or something.
I'm in the sweet spot. I'm
Yeah.
a median income, 2 kids, white, married.
You're a mink.
Well, you
Work
could
for
you could change your
government.
deductions to take that money throughout the year.
I like getting a big old bonus. Feels fun.
But
We're
if
getting
you
a
took
dishwasher, we're getting an oven.
if you took that money throughout the year, you could make interest on it, and then you would.
No, Josh couldn't do that.
Well, you could.
No, not for Josh.
One could, yeah, one could do that. conceivably, yes.
one could do that,
It's a
yeah.
possibility for individuals maybe that aren't in specific situations.
Yeah, yeah,
You have to start hiding things.
right.
Remember they had
right.
the Key and Peele guy as the Key and Peele guy as
What did you
Obama's
just say?
anger management guy. The
Yeah.
Key and Peele.
Oh, Key and Peele.
Yeah.
Who was it? Jordan. It was Key.
Luther. Yes, Key. It was like Luther. His
I don't
anger
remember.
translator.
Keegan-Michael Key was Obama's anger translator. It was a sketch.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I
But he
don't
went up
remember it.
on
Yeah,
stage with
okay.
Obama and did like, y'all motherfuckers better get right. Whenever he said, oh, folks are thinking the wrong things.
Yeah.
So Donnie needs to go be Donald Trump's fact checker on stage with him. Every time he says something incorrect, Donnie
Like
will be
how he does with you.
correction. And that's incorrect.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Josh gets a fact wrong every once in a while. Trump is like every other word.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
he's so fucking tired.
You would be. Yeah. You couldn't. That would be a very, very intense sort of job, fact checking that.
and
dude.
also, I'd be fired after like how many Scaramucci's
you're
would I
fired.
last?
Oh, dude. Yeah.
As fast as
How many
Scaramucci.
Epstein files would you?
Yeah,
You're,
right.
you're done day one. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
And did you see that that we had a false hope on Thursday on Tuesday? Whenever he was flying to Europe, and then all of a sudden Air Force One had to like immediately turn
Yeah, I
around
saw
and
that.
come back
No,
in like Boston.
no.
Yeah.
And everybody's like,
Come
"Is he
on.
dying? Is he having a heart attack?
Logan Roy, Logan
is it
Roy,
gonna be
Logan Roy."
Succession? Yeah, yeah.
No, what-
Logan Roy. But it was just a minor electrical issue on Air
He pooped
Force
his
One, and they had to
pants.
swap. They had to
Shit his
swap
pants.
out planes, and then he.
What does
flew.
Trump do when he shits his pants on a plane?
Wow.
It depends.
Got his diapers.
Yeah, man.
My daughter got a knife for Christmas, a cool one that flips up.
Oh yeah, like a switchblade.
Sort of. There's a new way they do it now. It's tactical. Just
So it's not like a push.
doesn't
It's like
flip out.
Oh,
It
I know.
shoves
Okay.
out.
Yeah,
I don't know what that's called.
stiletto.
Yeah, she's all excited, and she has it in her little bag. So we're on the way to school, and I was like, "You don't bring that knife in that bag to school, right? You take it out when you go to school." And she's like, "No, I don't." I was like, "Yeah, that'd be like bringing a knife to a gunfight."
Yeah, yeah. at her school, yeah,
yeah, the
her-
school she goes
yeah,
to.
definitely like
Yeah,
bringing a knife
yeah.
to a
The
gunfight.
kids need a war,
Yeah.
so they know what triggered really means.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
all-
They go, I was triggered. They're
Yeah,
gonna meet a guy with PTSD. Like, you want to know about triggers?
Fucking
Like
trigger.
autistic
Yeah.
incels shoot up the nice white schools too. So I mean, it could be a knife to a gunfight at any
And
school.
yeah. No, I mean,
Yeah.
literally any
Yeah.
school is a gunfight.
Oh,
right?
here's a question: do you guys remember when the last school shooting was? I haven't heard about one. Have they not happened, or do they happen so much that they just don't even get reported on anymore?
No, I think they haven't had. There hasn't been one.
Yeah.
in-
When was the
in a
last
minute.
school shooting?
Was it that trans person who shot?
The Tennessee? That was like a year or two ago.
Was that?
Oh,
wasn't there one? Wasn't there one in like Minnesota?
Speaking of school shooters,
yeah, at like a Catholic school in Minnesota or something, right?
That was a girl.
No,
was the first girl
the
one.
trans one was the one in Tennessee, and that was
Okay.
a Catholic school too. There was like a private school.
She was just doing a school squirting. She just spurted all over everybody.
Non-fatal events across multiple states in January.
They were a little busy. We were busy getting attacked
Yeah.
by fat dudes
No.
with average size to normal 5-inch
Yeah.
4 penises.
No,
Man,
I
big
just
man.
searched and like there's not really any results. I can't get a really good list of all the school shootings. But yeah, I mean those were a thing that those happened to us when I was in high school. It's my junior year of high school is when Columbine happened. So that's like the earlier generations didn't really have to deal with those. But
Yeah, that wasn't even.
why did kids only just realize, hey, I can go shoot up the school in like 1998?
Yeah, before all that, Sandy Hook was fingering your girlfriend on the beach.
Yeah, I've got a Sandy
I'm
Hook.
gonna give you the Sandy
Yeah.
Hook.
Yeah. I guess I can credit my generation with being the first generation to be like, hey, I can just bring a gun to school and kill everybody.
Suppose I.
Suppose I go out in a blaze of glory. Like, yeah.
Dude, Candace has a theory about all this.
Oh, does she?
Oh, dude, I've been listening to so much Candace and Tucker. Like, I'm still in like my
Down the dark
downward.
hole.
I'm still in my downward spiral.
You went into Donnie's dark hole.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, we can't go back to this because this is the thing that got the last podcast
Yeah.
unpublishable.
Patreon.
No, it started
episode.
with you saying that I think that I hate
exclusive.
myself, and I said me saying I don't hate myself, I hate everybody
Yeah,
else, and then
yeah.
it turned into 30 minutes of gnashing and wailing and gnashing of teeth, and
biting
Yeah.
the teacher's breast.
yeah.
Oh, how could I forget?
And then I spoke in class today. But so I should say, because we're not releasing the last recording, I should say that you, Chris, have been ironically listening to Tucker Carlson and Candace Owens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
As
Yeah.
a goof.
It's a goof.
Well, here's the thing. Everyone's always talking about these people.
You're talking to yourself in the car. You hear these guys?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. Hey, yeah, it's weird. People talk so much about Candace especially, and so I was like, what they saying is it true? Like, or is she as crazy as people are
now
saying?
she's talking about time travelers and Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Mutants that she was invited to attend
Okay.
and stuff like that.
I haven't heard it.
I just keep seeing clips. I don't know. Like,
I mean,
things get
It's
posted.
Hogwarts. She's doing Mortal Kombat.
yeah,
She
yeah.
wants to be a Pokemon. She's
I've
crazy.
listened to the last probably 5 episodes of Candace, and I haven't heard anything about that. Right now, it's all about Turning Point USA.
Oh, she's been on that for like 3 months. Or no, she's been like that since he died.
Yeah.
Like
Well, and
she-
she's saying that like she's having dreams and she's talking to him and that like he's in,
it's getting really crazy.
like
then.
he's in purgatory.
She's
So-
turning into Miss Cleo.
Yeah,
She's giving tarot readings and all.
Yeah, I think that's racist,
One, it.
dude.
Oh man, your kids probably don't know who Miss Cleo is. No.
They do only because I pulled this prank. I have this like insane psychotic cousin. Have I told you about this guy, the guy who ran for Congress and shit?
I think you've mentioned him before, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you more about him later. So I have this cousin, and he's like fucking unhinged.
How many
Like-
cousins do you have?
Like actual blood cousins?
Yeah.
Just him.
I have 17.
You have 17? That's a lot of cousins.
That's Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia and Canadian
Georgia.
hippies and Georgia Christians.
They're fruitful
Be
and
fucking.
multiplied.
They be
Yeah.
fucking.
Fruitful and multiply with the cousins too.
Yeah.
The Lord told them to fuck, so they
Yeah.
were like, "Yes, Lord."
Yeah, this cousin of mine, he was really unhinged, and he's got we had one of those Miss Cleo like soundboards where you like,
Yeah.
and so we prank called him, and it was like, "Hello, honey," and he's like, "Hey, who's this?"
Who's your daddy and
and-
what does he do?
And we got like that one, and we got him for a solid, probably like a solid 45 seconds.
Oh,
And-
nice.
And we're all like laughing, trying not to get it through the phone.
Yeah.
And finally, I just kept like hitting the same thing like over and over, talking over him with them to make it like obvious that he was like
Yeah.
getting owned by people.
Yeah.
You're getting
And-
remixed.
Oh, dude, he got crazy. He was like, "Listen here, motherfucker. I know how to track calls, and I'm coming after you, motherfucker. I'll shoot,
me $6,000.
I'll shoot you in the motherfucking head."
Wait, so So Candace Owens is turning into Miss Cleo, right?
Yeah, so she's having vision dreams, and she's talking to Charlie, and he's in purgatory, and he's telling her that like something's amiss, like with
Yeah.
the whole thing, and so
Yeah.
now like she's saying that there's like Satanists in the military, and that the Satanists are running the military.
I think she's going for she just wants to be the new Alex Jones.
I mean,
I think
she's
she's going for the Alex Jones crowd.
She's going like
Yeah.
super like it's all conspiracy all the time sort of
Wow,
thing.
That's crazy.
There's like a thing about the Egyptian planes that were like
Yeah.
following Charlie around and
Yeah.
all this shit. And
Yeah, she's like the Alex Jones reboot. Oh, what a surprise! It's a black woman.
yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Candace might be the next fucking
Is she
president.
gay?
Like
Or
she's
is she straight? She needs to be more gay. She's not gay enough. Is she gay?
she's straight.
Oh,
she's
that's
straight.
not. That's
Yeah.
not the perfect
She's-
storm. You got to get all of it. You got to get the Triforce.
No, she's like a
Gay
hardcore
black lesbian.
Catholic. She made like a very very unhinged case against Liberty University, which I was like, okay, okay. Like I see a path to like being on board.
you're gonna
with
be the
Candace.
dad in the '80s that gets sucked into Rush Limbaugh. At first, just listen to it and see what crazy thing he's gonna
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
And
The only
next
way
thing
to-
actually, lesbian,
Yeah.
women are sluts.
Yeah,
Take
right.
birth
Yeah,
control,
yeah.
you
The
know?
only way to stay awake on the Beltway commuting home, you got to white knuckle and have an extra cup of coffee before you leave work. You can just be angry with the world. Then you come home to your family like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty crazy, but I do need to lay off of it. I feel like I've spent a little too much time. I listened to this one Tucker yesterday where he's digging like super deep into the shooting at the Las Vegas thing,
Oh, like way back, like 8 years ago.
the most deadly shooting.
Yeah, the one at
yeah.
the Jason Aldean concert at the festival.
Yeah, yeah.
Mandalay Bay or whatever.
So the guy he has on his episode is saying that it's actually what happened was like a hit on a Saudi Arabian like prince.
yeah.
So like this one prince was trying to kill this other prince to be the one in the next succession.
Yeah, release the Epstein files.
And then
Okay, it's all about a distraction.
it's so crazy how
I saw an
often.
article. There's a new playground at the mall. It's Care Bears themed. It came up on my phone. I was like, yeah, release the Epstein files.
Yeah, come on,
Okay.
come on. We've had enough. Let's see him.
Enough of
Football-
these distractions.
There's
Yeah.
a football player found not guilty of murder, of beating to death a gay man who posed as a woman on Tinder. Yeah, release the Epstein files.
Yeah, come on.
Ski jumpers are injecting acid into their
Come on.
penises to gain an advantage and be more aerodynamic. Yeah, release the Epstein
Yeah,
files.
let's see it.
The weatherman
It's
is
all a
predicting
distraction.
freezing rain and snow tomorrow. Okay, let's release the Epstein
Yeah,
files.
this is all just a smokescreen.
It's all a
Okay?
distraction.
I have to take a shit. Release the Epstein files.
Jews are controlling the weather to make it freeze to distract you from the pedophile Hollywood
Yeah.
politician. Yeah.
I think
Release the
Owens
Epstein
might have been a
files,
Jewish
yeah.
space lasers person too. She
Uh,
might be that because she went against the Jews.
Yeah.
Whenever Kanye West had one of his meltdowns, he started wearing shirts that said "White Lives Matter." She was wearing them with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's definitely one of those. Donnie's favorite topic. She's definitely one of those anti-Semitic
Awful.
crazies.
Awful's new slur. They're using awful now. I heard that first from you.
AWFL.
You heard it here first,
Affluent
Donnie.
white. Oh well, affluent white female liberal, but you can also add a U. Affluent white female urban liberal.
Oh, I thought you were going to say ugly.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Ugly
Ugly,
liberal.
big
Well,
ass
yeah.
dumb
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
throw that ugly in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but how does Candace crack the awful thing?
She's not white. So
Well, if you
the
put
W is
urban,
white.
but she's not liberal anymore.
She's not.
Yeah.
Was she ever liberal? No.
Yeah, she was on the other side about 10 years ago. She basically created a doxing app for like women to tattle on each other or on men with or whatever.
Oh.
And it got shut down really fast. And then
Was that the one?
she pivoted to
Don't date him, girl?
No, that's recent stuff.
There was another recent one.
No, this was like 10 years ago. It was like was it the Shitty Men in Media list? I can't remember which one it was. Let me pull it up.
There needed to be a dude's one for women. Watch out for this girl.
Yeah.
She will, but it's just going to be every girl on there.
It's every girl. Yeah.
Watch out.
They're
They're
not-
all going to lie
At some
and
point.
take your shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Socialautopsy.com was in 2016. It was a Kickstarter campaign with the stated goal of combating online bullying by exposing individuals deemed cyberbullies or trolls through the publication of their real names, locations, schools, and employment information. It was suspended by Kickstarter. Basically, it was just, and it was to go after the evil Trump people in 2016. So she was on the other side, and then probably within the next couple of years, she switched to the to conservative side because obviously she realized she could make a lot more money off those people.
I reported a guy for being a pedophile on Arc Raiders today. 'Cause
Excellent.
He killed me, and I got mad. And I looked at his name, and it was like John the Lad, and I was like, obviously, he loves little boys. 'Cause he's called the Lad.
He's into the lads. So
So I said, report user pedophile.
Oi, why is this guy calling me a nonce?
Yeah, I
I'm
watched
the Lad.
Did you watch
With all
the
the
Rip?
lads.
Nobody else watched the Rip because it's slop.
what's Rip?
The Ben Affleck, Matt Damon crime thing on Netflix came out.
I heard it was a mediocre movie.
So they're signaling each other with their porch lights
Oh, yeah.
on this dark street because of the cartel.
Yeah.
But I'm like, they all have Nest cams and cell phones. Why don't they just call each other and say, "There's cops"?
Right.
Like it's not it's a modern day movie. It's not the 80s.
Right.
You don't have to use Morse code.
Yeah.
You can just call me on the telephone and look on your Nest cam.
And there was no part of the kind of story or the plot that explained why they wouldn't do that. They just
No. Well, because it was supposed to look empty, I guess. I don't know. But I was thinking all crime movies eventually will be period pieces because there's cameras everywhere. You can't do anything anymore. Like all the shit we did when we were little, you can't get away with any of it.
yeah.
We used to steal credit cards and steal all kind of shit. But now there's cameras everywhere.
You stole credit cards?
Yeah, and there's social media. You can get a bad,
What did you do with the credit? Whose credit card?
We worked
did
in
you steal?
retail, and every once in a while somebody would leave their credit card
Yeah.
on the counter, and then you would go to Walmart and buy a bunch of DVDs and Star Wars figures and throw the credit card in the trash.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
But then one time, after doing it 4 times with a friend of ours,
Yeah.
they were like, "Let me go in the back and check something," and then we ran off.
So you actually
we looked up and there was a little bubble camera in the ceiling.
Oh shit.
you actually pulled it off a few
a couple
times.
times, yeah.
Yeah.
I
So started my Chewbacca collection. The first 3 Chewbaccas were from someone else's credit card.
Me and Kristen were talking about this the other day. She was like, I never shoplifted because I was afraid to like shoplift,
Yeah.
and I was like, I never shoplifted because I wasn't a scumbag. Like I just,
Yeah.
like I just never had it in me to be
I think
like,
it was part of skateboarding. Doing graffiti, stealing shit. It was all East Coast skate culture.
Fuck society,
Yeah.
man.
that's
Anarchy.
sounds-
We're going to be out skateboarding. We're going to be breaking stuff. We're going to be
Out of-
stealing things.
Out of all the retarded things you said, that may be the most retarded thing that
Yeah.
I've
It's
heard you
very
say.
not hip hop, and it was dumb for rich white kids to steal.
Yeah,
anything.
like-
we had our parents' credit cards.
Right.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could have bought.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're dumpster diving and
I-
stealing shit.
Yeah, I knew kids who stole CDs and stuff from the music stores and all that. But everybody, once we all got jobs, everybody had a thing.
Yeah.
If with their job or
Yeah.
well, first of all,
Oh, that's a little different, I think.
yeah, or well, also giving each other free shit.
Yeah.
Everybody had there was like a whole economy of like the teenage kid jobs, and everybody, especially like high cash businesses, everybody had a way to take a little bit off the top.
So I never took money, but I would give my friends like a free sandwich at Subway or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that, right?
Yeah.
Like but I never like took money out of the like till
Yeah.
or something like that.
Well, with places like that, it's a little too. I mean, it depends on the place. Like I worked at Putt Putt, and I mean, if somebody wanted to buy $5 worth of video game tokens, we had a little machine that we said how many and it spit out.
yeah,
And then they give us the $5, and we give them the tokens, and then we put the $5 in our
Yeah.
pocket.
oh yeah,
And there's no record because there's
There's
such a
no
high cash business
counting for
and
that.
there was no counting of the things going out.
Yeah.
'Cause it all just circled back in because whenever we run out of tokens in the machine, we'd have to go pull them out of all the arcade machines and then put them back in the dispenser thing. But it wasn't recording how much we took out because there were times where like
there were no cameras.
yeah. Well, there was cameras, but they weren't hooked up to anything because I ran the whole place, so like
Right.
the cameras weren't recording, and
Yeah.
so is whenever you have complete control of all of the books and
Yeah.
the money and all that, or
I'm a shop manager. I
Yeah.
shop managed my
Yeah.
way out of getting caught.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
because
Why don't you supervise me a day off?
yeah.
So I'm curious about this, Josh. At the time, were you still like a I can't jack off because Jesus is going to see me sort of guy, or
No, like 16 years old, I came out of the gates hard, running like a stud.
Okay, so
trying to do everything bad.
So by
jerking off, stealing stuff.
By this time, you were fine. Like
giving the girls a Sandy Hook in the back of the Volkswagen.
You were fine being okay. I just that would have been the even harder thing.
No,
to
they
square.
warned us about worldly things.
Yeah,
and I was scared of worldly things. I heard the worldly things were bad, and then a Motley Crue video came on, and they were very worldly. There was hot chicks and rock and roll, and then a Budweiser commercial came on, and they were like, if you have Budweiser and it is a pool party, just bikini babes will come. And my parents were like, that's worldly. And then I went to a pool party and had some Budweiser, and bikini babes came. And I started playing in a rock and roll band, and hot chicks hung around. And I was like, I think I want to try some of this worldly stuff.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Like the Amsterdam thing. The Bible says there's a woman in the window calling out to the foolish young man, come fuck me. And then I got to Amsterdam, and I was like, there she is.
Yeah.
That's real.
That sounds great.
This is not an ancient Palestine thing. This is a real awesome current Amsterdam window.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to run away. It's horrible. Oh no, Dewey, don't go near the lady.
You don't want none of this shit.
That's another one I've always had a hard time with. There's just something about like hookers and strip clubs and all of it that, like, I'm not saying that I've never been to a strip club.
Yeah.
I'm obviously.
You never paid for it though. I mean, everybody pays eventually.
Well,
we all
pay directly for it.
Yeah.
Cash to hand.
Yeah, please.
Penis to vagina.
I'm like literally paying as we speak, right?
Yeah.
Like,
cash to.
The stripper with the credit card thing on her legs.
yeah. But there's something.
That was always going to be. I was going to, if I ever got divorced, if I ever got married and divorced, and I had to pay alimony, I was going to force it into the agreement of the
prenup.
divorce. Every check I had to go to a hotel and leave the check on a dresser
to make it like a
for her to get
like a John.
I told my buddy to get a drone that shoots pennies at his ex.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm paying her.
Yeah, this is how I'm going to pay you.
This is how the money's delivered. Shot pennies at your head.
That would be a really funny thing in a prenup. It's like, no, I don't care. You can have half. It's fine. You can have half. But it has to be delivered in this way.
Yeah, but
like
it has every single monthly check of alimony that I pay you.
Yeah,
I put on a dresser in a hotel room.
Yeah, in cash.
And then I leave, and then you come and you take the check from the hotel room.
Yeah,
from the
it
dresser.
all has to be snorted in coke off of my erect penis.
Yeah, and then you say thank you, Daddy, and you walk out of the room.
Yeah. So you never had a problem with like strippers and hookers, but you were just like you were like, that's not for me, or what?
Oh no, I mean, I'm not. Well, problem with I don't. It's like I don't think it should be illegal, and I don't judge
handsome white privilege.
And I don't.
You've never been desperate enough to have to pay. I don't think any of us here have. You
No.
can go get pussy. With the charm.
Sometimes it's better when you pay for it.
Yeah.
In the words of Ricky Williams.
You're not paying him for
whenever
sex.
that
You're
Bill
paying him to leave.
Belichick stuff came out, you remember that, right? So whenever the Patriots were in the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
one of the Super Bowls was in
yes.
like Miami or whatever.
I do remember this.
And Belichick went to a fucking jerk off place, and I guess there was video of it or whatever, and they caught him. And then Ricky Williams, who was a football commentator at the time, goes, "Sometimes it's better if you pay for it." You know?
Dude, that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get a cold fish.
Yeah.
There was a guy, we were working on the east side putting up barricades, and he was like, some lady came up and offered me a $2 blowjob. I was like, I don't think you want a $2 blowjob.
No, dude.
Do you want a $5 steak? No.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good.
I mean, to be fair, the $2 blowjob, there's probably not a lot of teeth involved.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. $2 blowjob now with less teeth.
Yeah.
Don't be biting it. I can't bite it. There's no way for me to ever bite nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't judge it or or judge people who do it. Like I don't care. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
But like it always just felt so like oh, I went to a strip club and I paid a girl and she sat and talked to me, and it's not like it was a great fucking conversation.
Yeah.
All it was me saying like small talk shit to some
I'm in
chick.
IT.
Yeah.
I work. Oh, you do computers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's like that Japanese thing where you pay a woman to come be your friend and talk to you. I'd be over there like, shut up. Why are you talking?
Well,
You're so loud.
This happened in China. I went to this. It's called KTV. It's like a karaoke room, and so they like bring in this string of girls, and you have to pick one to sit with you.
Yeah.
And so I picked the hottest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my buddy's like, dude, you fucking blew it. You're supposed to pick the one who actually speaks English. You're supposed to figure out who speaks English. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want to
about
look
that.
at her.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm forced to do this, right?
Yeah.
Like,
At least
this
they have
is
to laugh if you tell a joke. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
well, they
Forced.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Like everything I said, she laughed at it.
Okay. Captive audience.
Now what you say? Me Chinese, me play joke. Me a Chinese, me play joke. I would have totally got her to do that, dude.
You're not paying her for sex. You're paying her to pee pee in your Coke.
Yeah. After the
That's
thing,
Japan, actually.
Correction.
The song doesn't get that right. The song's wrong about that. They don't do that in China. They do it in
that's Japan. That's the other Chinese people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they when it was over, this one of the hookers came up to me and she was like, "I will never forget you and your big, beautiful nose." I'm like, "Okay, thanks."
Were they hookers though? Like,
Oh yeah,
so like you were in China and you could have banged a hooker with
Yes.
from this place that you went
Yeah.
to. Okay.
So we went in. We sat in a room.
She's
it was
never gonna forget you.
probably
You can go back now. She said she'd never forget him.
It was-
She's gonna remember as soon as his nose comes through the door. She's gonna go.
Very
Oh,
large American nose.
Reiki, wrong time.
Yeah.
the room was probably the size of down here. Like it's about the size, and there's like a couch all the way around, and we were with a team of like 15 people. So it was like 15 guys.
This is like a work trip.
It's a work trip,
Okay.
and they bring in like 25 girls in a line, and they're all in bikinis.
Yeah.
or
Yeah. It's like
some-
that scene in Rush Hour. When
I
they're-
haven't seen it.
They go to like a
Which one of y'all
a massage
bitches will
place
shit
in
on my
Rush Hour
chest?
and they line up a bunch of girls. Yeah.
Yeah, so you pick the one that you want, and then
Yeah.
she
You
comes. and
like a
sits with
cherry
you.
dog? You know cherry dog?
And then for the next 3 hours, you fucking sing karaoke, and she pretends to be the biggest fan of everything you sing, and
Yeah.
Oh,
she
wow.
pours your drinks,
That's
and
worldly.
she
You'd be in Motley Crue.
yeah. And the whole time I was like, "Fuck this shit! This is fucking stupid!"
Yeah.
Like, and just it's
Yeah,
like,
there's a problem with
She
like,
had more fun than you did. She's never gonna forget you.
yeah, it's
You
true.
forgot about it a long time ago.
Yeah,
I can't do the Donald Trump thing of completely just like
turning it off.
convincing myself that it's real, like with his fucking Nobel Peace Prize that the Venezuelan lady gave him or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So like whenever it's fake and I know it's just because I'm paying somebody,
That's
I'm
what I
like
mean.
it's not real. It's like watching porn or something. It's like not real. you
That's
know?
what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
Now, if there was like an 11 out of 10, maybe I would pay for it. But the problem is if it's 11 out of 10, if you paid for that for a night,
I'd pay for a custom experience
you're
that I
paying
can, if I can film
you
it.
pay $15,000 or
Yeah.
something. Like it could get insane, right?
Yeah,
I want the footage. I want to tape it, and I
Yeah.
want the schedule. At minute 15, you're gonna switch this.
Yeah.
I want to direct it.
Oh, you want it
I'm
to
gonna
be
write the whole scenario.
Directed. Yeah.
You're gonna climb through the window in a shiesty and rape me, and I'm a scared lady. Oh, why are you in my room? My goodness, ma'am,
Man.
give me all your money, bitch. I'm a bitch.
bitch.
She puts a gun in your mouth.
Yeah.
This is a very, very particular fucking
Mouth,
scene that
ass.
we're talking about.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I want a gun in my mouth. What are you, gay? I want a gun in my ass.
God, Tony's such a fag. He's talking about the gun in his mouth.
I was thinking about an ex-con who, you know how they get out of crime now by saying like, DNA has come, and now I didn't rape that lady because the technology exists to say I didn't rape that lady.
Yeah.
So there could be a guy that's like, well, if there was cameras everywhere back then, I wouldn't have done it. So because the technology exists now,
Right.
I should be exonerated
Yeah.
because I would have never had done it if all these cameras were everywhere back then.
Yeah.
So I should be let off.
Right.
Same with all the weed guys and all the DNA guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a crime anymore because that would have never happened if all the cameras were everywhere.
You should become a lawyer, Josh,
Yeah.
and run that shit on appeals.
Yeah.
It's pretty racist rapist impression. Josh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the guy with the
Josh-
lisp.
Yeah.
What is Josh saying about
He's
rapists?
from
Yeah.
New Orleans and he has a
They're all-
lisp.
are you calling
Yeah.
Ice-T a rapist?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this stay-at-home sons thing? Have you heard about this?
Stay-at-home sons.
Yeah, do you know about this?
No.
There's like Washington Post article in the last week called like stay-at-home, like the rise of stay-at-home sons. And it's
Goblins.
Like people who live with their parents into their 30s?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, like that.
That's been going on for a while.
Yeah, Failure
Yeah.
to Launch. There's a movie.
Yeah. Oh, is that what that movie's about? I
think
never
so.
saw it.
Yeah, I lived it.
Yeah.
I stayed at home until I was like 21. My parents were like, "You gotta go."
It's time to get out of
I
here.
mean, I was in and out. I went to college, came back a couple times,
yeah.
and then by the time I was 21, they were like, "Your lifestyle is abusive to our state of mind. You can't be coming into the house drunk at 2 a.m. breaking stuff. We're old. We're trying to sleep."
Do you feel that, or do
And I
you
was
think
like,
they were wrong?
Shut up!
Yeah, yeah.
It's-
And then I beat the fuck out of him,
Yeah.
and I was like, "What are you
If
talking
Josh
about?"
was only a little bit more of an entrepreneur, he could have turned it into a whole comedy career like Bam Margera or
Oh my god,
Tom
dude.
Green.
Yeah, they were trying to get me to be
Yeah.
a gone-entrepreneur. They're like, "Get the fuck out of here."
So do you at the time were you mad about it, and what about now? Like, do you look back on it and think, "Oh, fuck those guys," or do you look back on it and think, "Oh, I'm glad they did that"?
I was on the way moving out anyway. They were just like, "Let's set a date for this."
Okay.
Like, I had a job,
Okay.
and I had my friends were talking about being roommates and getting an apartment.
So it wasn't quite like
And they
get
were
the
like,
fuck out
We're
right
looking
now.
at like March 1st, right? And I was like,
Got it.
"It's February." Okay. Yes, I'll get another job.
yeah, yeah. So you were okay with it. You felt like it was justified.
I mean, they used to watch the Cosby Show when they would joke about all the kids leaving and laugh and look at each other like. And I was like 9, and I was like, "Why do you want us to leave?
Yeah,
Why is that funny? That's horrible."
yeah,
And I don't want my kids to leave. I don't care if they stay. It's fine. The economy's fucked. What are they going to do for a living? What even is the world right now? Maybe they'll be, maybe they'll invent something. I don't know.
Are you advocating for stay-at-home sonnery, or like
Don't get me wrong. I would love to turn my daughter's room into a trip cave with
Yeah.
LED lasers everywhere,
Yeah,
and go
yeah.
in there and take a oxycodone and some gummies in this room and turn on Spiritualize for 3 hours, 8 hours, 3 to 8 hours,
3 to 8 hours somewhere in that
4
range?
to 5 inches. Of
Yeah,
ice.
yeah,
Josh's kids move out. He turns into Hunter S. Thompson.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah,
get really into vodka. Like you were saying, have a cocktail.
Yeah.
After work every
Yeah.
day.
yeah. Every day.
I'd be a vodka connoisseur.
Yeah. I don't know. I definitely like go back and forth between these two things where I'm like, once they're out, like they're out, and that doesn't mean that they like if they did something really great and it didn't work out. Like if they tried really hard at something and it didn't, they took a risk, right? Like actually, that's the thing that I'm into. Like, did you take a risk and it didn't work out? Well, of course you can come back and live here. But if they're like, oh, I'm just a fuck up, then I don't think I am going to be like, oh, you can live here.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to be like, no, you have to stay out. Like you're not allowed to come back.
Yeah.
But if they're like trying shit, like, he tries to start a company
Yeah.
and it doesn't work. It's like, okay, well, at least you did something awesome now.
If there hadn't been all those cameras everywhere, I would have got.
Yeah, I would start that company. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean,
When we were little, our parents were raised in the 50s. Everything was hunky dory. There was a system. They taught us the system. Keep your head down, nose to the grindstone. Get your satisfaction of a job well done. You'll get paid, and you can live and have an apartment and pay your bills.
And then they
then
grew up and they ruined all of it.
yeah.
And so now we've learned. That's what we learned. That's what we know of how to navigate the world. But I don't think that's going to work for our kids.
Why is that?
Because of
Go
our
get a
parents.
job
Because
at-
our parents ruined the world.
Yeah,
No, but
they
what
can
is
Have
go
you seen
get
this
a-
president?
What does that mean? I don't really.
I was
really-
able to
I don't
go
really-
get a job at a restaurant and a gas station and pay bills and rent and move out.
Yeah.
If my kids went and worked at Baskin Robbins over there, they wouldn't have enough money to pay any bills or move out anywhere.
Well, I don't. I think the devil's in the details, right? What if they did that in Pflugerville, or what if they did that?
Yeah,
in,
so we all go to Lubbock. Everything would be cheaper.
yeah.
It's my bad. Sorry, we live in Austin.
No, but they don't have to live in Austin.
Yeah.
They can move out and move to Lubbock.
Yeah, these are our country children. We go and visit them out in Wimberley, where they can live.
Yeah, not a lot of people want to go work at the subway in Luling.
Yeah.
not a lot of 18, 19-year-olds clamoring to go work at
Dude,
work
you
at
guys are.
gas station.
I think you guys are wrong.
Chick-fil-A,
Think
there's
about
like 18 high schoolers in the parking lot ready
Yeah.
to take your order. They're all getting paid.
you guys are talking
Retirees.
about this like my fucking like Kristen's granddad, right? Like he's a fucking sheet metal worker. He got 0 days off when his kid was born.
Yeah.
Like he worked for 45 years in sheet metal. Probably never cracked above 45 grand a year.
Does he have all his fingers?
Yeah.
Pussy.
Yeah. Saved.
Never cracked above 45 grand a year in 1980 as
Yeah.
opposed to 2026.
Yeah,
I'm
back
just-
when
I'm
back
just
when you
saying,
could
like,
get a
that-
car for
that-
a nickel.
Like that guy wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna stay at home and like because things are too hard to
Plus,
it's
I
like,
moved out so I could get pussy.
yeah.
I don't care if my kids, if they're 18 or whatever
Yeah.
and they have a girl over, I'll leave them alone. They can have the house. They're not going to want to leave because that's the only way.
Shouldn't you make that like an incentive for that? It's like, no, you can't stay here and like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Like
Yeah.
if you want to be an adult, then you have to go be an adult like as an adult.
No,
like
they have to have a job or go to school
Yeah.
to still stay.
so they can only fuck in your house if they have a job or going to school.
You know what? Release the Epstein files.
This is all just
Okay.
distraction, Chris.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to distract us from the Epstein files? Why are you doing this?
I just like I don't know. I actually think it's a good incentive for them to be like, oh yeah, you want to like have girls over in your room with your door closed and
That's
shit.
actually very smart. Yeah.
That's fine. Like,
those files again, I'm going to start a war with
that's fine. You go to your apartment and you do that thing over there, like not under my not because I'm repulsed by the idea of
It's going
him.
to be a lot harder for them in their apartment because they have to clean up after themselves and pay all the bills. It's way worse than they have it at home. That's going to be fucked. They have never paid a bill in their life.
Well, they
They've
gotta
never
learn
cleaned up
sometime.
after themselves in their
I
life.
don't understand what the argument is. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah, mine is I'm totally in favor of all that, of like people getting out on their own,
Yeah,
and learning
yeah,
things or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
The problem I have is that you don't they don't get paid enough.
Yeah.
On average, the wages. If you look at the trend lines and how things have gone and like the economy and things like that, cost of living, all that, it's too expensive. Like it's too expensive to be 18-year-old with a fast food job and trying to support.
Does Miranda
yourself.
pay all her bills from her job?
She pays $500 a month in rent. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. But she's a full-time student.
In Denton.
Yeah.
Is that the whole rent?
No, it's $800 a month.
Okay. So she has a job
Yeah.
and can't afford all of the bills.
But she has a job at the student union where she's only allowed to work 20 hours a week.
Yeah.
Right? So like because she has
But it's nice that you're having her contribute to herself just to get some type of basis, right?
Yeah,
of
yeah.
things like
well,
cool.
that's the way that you ramp it up, right? You
Yeah.
say like, hey, you pay $500 a month for rent, and then you say you pay $500 a month for rent, plus she pays for her own food,
Yeah.
right? So she goes to Walmart, she pays for her own food, so she probably has about $750 a month of her like own commitments, but she's making $12 an hour working a student job. She'll graduate from
12, what is it, 1985?
it's a student job.
Jesus Christ, that's what we were just saying.
It's a student, but it's a student union.
Yeah, I think
job,
ours was
right?
about $5 an hour whenever I went.
Yeah.
That was 25 years ago.
Yeah, mine was $4.25 an hour. Dude, you can literally go work at fucking Buc-ee's and make $20 an hour right now.
Work
Or
for the
you know
city,
what else?
Be a lifeguard and make 22.
Or you know what else you can do? You can go get an electrician's license
You can be a journeyman.
and probably start by making about 80 grand a year.
Yeah.
Like minute one, or a plumber. Like I just
See
don't.
if you have all your fingers.
I'm
You
not
borrow
saying.
$25,000 from your parents and start a
Yeah.
business,
I'm
according
just-
to Mitt
You
Romney.
can get
Yeah.
$1,000 from
Yeah.
the Trump fund from your
Yeah,
parents'
yeah.
taxes.
Yeah, I'm
Start
not,
saving.
I'm not saying it's like
Roll it
it's-
over into a Roth IRA.
I mean, you should do all of that. Like, you should do all of it. I don't know. I created a savings plan for the kids where I'm like, all you have to do is put $100 a month in this thing for like until you're like 23, and then when you're 23, then you put $400 a month in it.
Yeah.
And then when you're 35, you start putting $1,000 a month in it.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time you hit 50, it's like kind of like broken up into things like that. By the time you're 50, you'll have $2.5 million.
Yeah, I remember my dad telling me that.
Yeah.
I was like, what does the ecstasy pay for itself? Or
Yeah.
I gotta
Wait,
go to
how many
Baltimore and
video
buy all
games
these.
do I get? Like, wait, what? No, like, yeah,
I'm gonna have to pay for all these Chewbacca figures with a stolen credit card.
with money at that age, you know, and the compound interest from when you're 20 is so much more amazing than if you start when you're 40.
Oh, dude.
But
Yeah.
it's just, you know, kids, you know, you just don't. It's your brain's different when you're that young. Time passes differently. Things just happen differently in your mind. Like, I could not wait to. I mean, God, paydays were so far away because 2 weeks when you're 20 is so much longer than 2 weeks when you're 40.
Yeah, now payday rolls around. I'm like, holy shit, payday's here again.
Yeah.
Like I had no idea it was even coming.
Yeah. Well,
Payday means nothing. It's all gone.
It's
before it.
it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone before it.
Right.
Remember when payday used to mean you got to have something?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get to keep having the same things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, payday just
feel
keeps
ya.
the machine running.
Yeah.
That's all it does. Yeah.
No
Well, you
shit.
get to every payday you get paid, Donnie. You get to purchase something fun for yourself if you feel like it.
No, I get to pay for the fun things I purchased for myself 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what I get to do.
Okay. Well, that guy had fun.
Yeah.
Remember him?
It's not as much fun whenever you've had it for a year and you're still paying for it.
Yeah, and then you
Kinda sucks.
This
and
sex
you
doll
think
is
about
moldy.
it, and you're like, that thing that I bought for $100, I actually paid like $200 for that thing because of the interest. Or
No, I don't pay interest. That's the one thing is that I do. If I get a big thing, I did get a 0% interest, but then I have to pay off the entire thing before it expires. So like I'll buy $1,200 worth of something off Amazon, and then I have a year to pay it off before interest kicks in. So but then I have like 5 $1,200 somethings over the course of like 6 months, and then I'm like, well, now I got to pay this and this and this. It's just paying for it later is what you're doing.
Yeah.
We have a neighbor that's going a little crazy. He's off his meds every once in a while. He got crazy a couple of years ago. I had to go talk to him. He was yelling at us for having fires in the backyard, but he's harassing his next door neighbors, which is not related to us. But the wife calls my wife. They have their little hen house of the neighbors. She's like, just a heads up, he's threatening us again, and he's off his meds. And I was like, you know what? What you were talking about Juan Carlos. When this happened a few years ago, I remember talking about if only there was some way to get rid of him, to make him go away. And now, in 2026, there is a way to get rid of people named Juan Carlos if you want to.
This is Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the solution is there.
Yeah.
The problem is we are also friends with our other neighbors, the Trejos and the Martinezes and the Primos.
Right.
We don't want them to do a full sweep. We just want them to do a targeted
extraction,
blitzkrieg, if you will. What do you call that?
Yeah.
Prima knock the.
Yeah. Just a very
Extraction. Targeted extraction.
Targeted extraction.
The problem is that there are probably 12 different liberal white women who would
jump in front of
the face.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
No, yeah. My wife and her friends have both said, if I see them, I'm going to yell at them. I'm like, you just saw what happened.
Yeah.
You want to get shot in the face again? I just shot you in the face last night, lady.
Yeah. I'm just fine shit talking ice from the comfort of Donnie's couch. That's about the amount of risk I want to take in telling
Their
ice
dicks
to
are less
fuck
than
off.
5 inches.
Hey.
Well, that's like that whole conundrum. People say, oh, if anybody endangered my family, I'd kill them. Okay, well, then you're in jail and they have no dad.
Yeah.
So what are you really going to do?
Yeah.
Then you've robbed your family of a father.
I think
there's income and everything.
Yeah, there has to be.
Because you beat someone up to death.
There has to be like
cool.
A practical solution. Just beat him half to death or something. Like,
well, that's one of the things I've always said is I would never ever kill somebody because if I was mad enough to kill him, you kill him, you can't hurt him anymore.
Yeah.
I would keep somebody locked in my basement and
to the
torture
pain.
them. Yeah, to the pain. Yeah. If somebody ever did something to my
babe,
family,
every woman will shriek
God,
and shudder. What is that thing?
Yeah,
I think
you'd be fucking Theon Greyjoy. I'd start calling you Reek. I'd start skinning you and stuff.
Oh God, I forgot about
so
that.
your
That was
asshole
gross.
close and keep feeding you and feeding you.
Did you watch the new Game of Thrones prequel?
No.
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the Duncan Egg.
It's a good time.
Kristen would probably know.
When did it come out?
The first episode was last weekend.
Oh no,
Yeah.
we'll wait for the whole thing to come
Yeah,
out.
it's just it's a little story about a guy trying to be a knight. It's not like overarching epic and dragons and things flying around. So I'm
No
like, okay,
royal
I can watch
families.
this one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like that I guess
Street level.
I guess Game of Thrones shitty last few seasons weren't enough to ruin me for this one little thing.
Yeah.
Side
I can
story.
watch this one little thing.
I like that
the
last.
Andor of Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
could take a little side story of
Yeah.
the street level thing.
Yeah.
I like that last thing, the something of dragons or whatever it was, the
House
thing,
of the Dragon.
House of Dragon or the.
Well,
Yeah, I like
I
that 'cause I-
boycotted the first season because of the Game of Thrones, way Game of Thrones ended, and everybody's like, "It's so good, it's so good," and then I didn't watch it, and then the second season came on, and everybody started getting mad about the second season changing and being stupid or whatever. So I was like, "Well, I knew it was going to happen eventually."
I mean,
I
I'm
didn't
only
think it
watching
was-
for the special effects.
I didn't think it was so good. I wouldn't be like, oh, you have to
Yeah.
watch it. It was just something to watch.
I've been accused of fagging for dragons. I'll watch anything with a
Fagging
dragon in
for
it. I watched
dragons.
Dragonheart. I watched Aragon. All these horrible dragon movies from the 90s. I watched them all.
Yeah.
So first Game of
Dragonheart.
Thrones, I waited 6 seasons for the finally dragons to grow up from babies. The whole first season they were in eggs. I was like, bring the fucking dragons, and then there was 3 of them, and then one of them died, and I was like, come on. And then House of the Dragon came on, and they were like, yeah, we have 8 full-grown dragons that are basically like Apache helicopters that just go fuck. And I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
This is all I wanted.
Right.
It's like waiting for a Wolverine movie. Now there's a million Wolverine movies.
Yeah.
So I like it just for the effect. I don't care about the, when the women talk, I just play Bellatro on my phone. Tune it out. Wah, wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
Yeah.
Until one of them says the name of a dragon, and I'm like, Viserys!
Yeah,
What's going to happen?
Araxes. What? Did you? So you were a little bit older than me, Chris.
Yeah.
You're even more older than me. Did you play with He-Man? Were you
Oh
a
yeah.
He-Man toy
Oh
guy?
yeah. Yeah.
So there's a He-Man movie coming out.
I heard about this. Yeah.
And it looks generic as like it just looks like all the freaking
It's like-
fantasy Marvel. It just looks like another Marvel movie. And
Yeah.
like, it's gonna flop so bad.
I probably won't see it. I loved He-Man as a kid. I had the action figures.
They were
I-
the first
I-
action figures I ever had. I was probably 3 years old. As early as I can remember, I had He-Man.
I don't know if I had G.I. Joe or He-Man first.
Yeah.
He-Man had the battle damage.
Yeah,
You
the
hit
Battle
him and it
Damage
twists.
He-Man Skeletor.
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Hot Wheels
That
came
was
out with the
dope.
same thing for the body
I
panels.
remember
You
that.
crash
Yeah.
on the side, it would flip.
It would flip over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spring loaded.
Yeah. Those were really cool.
Well, did you have
Yeah.
Castle Grayskull?
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, I had Snake
yeah.
Mountain.
Oh yeah.
The biggest. I've said this before. The biggest shithead kids were the ones who had both Castle
Yeah.
Grayskull and Snake Mountain.
Yeah.
Fuck those kids.
Yeah.
Get both of them.
Yeah.
Get both the big Dino Riders dinosaurs.
Dude.
Yeah.
Those are the
Yeah,
people
those were
that
awesome.
need to release the Epstein files.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're just distracting me.
Rich
You're
white
just-
guys.
You're distracting from the Epstein files with your Castle Grayskull and your Snake Mountain.
I told my daughter about Enron in the car today, and I could barely describe it properly because she was like, "Oh, it's old white men. They're trying," and I was like, "You know why they're trying to get rid of old white men? The worst thing that they're saying that we did was this Enron thing." She's like, "What's Enron?" I was like, "You don't know about 9/11? You know about all? You don't know about Enron?" And I think I explained it just as simply as I could because I watched The Big Short recently.
Yeah.
So I just kind of was like, they bet against poor people's ability to be able to pay off these houses, and they
Wait,
changed
that's
it.
not Enron.
Oh, okay. Is that a different thing?
Hey. Fact check.
What was The Big Short? This is called The Big Short.
The Big Short was the subprime mortgages that
Yeah.
were that was an industry wide thing. That
So
was
what was
across
Enron?
all of the banks.
Enron
was
was
too big
was
to
one
fail. That's where
company.
they came
Yeah.
up with too big to fail.
No.
Where's
no,
that from?
Too Big to Fail are the banks in like 2008
Yeah.
who were like funding these subprime mortgages. The very long story short on this is that people were they were
So
basically
too big to fail was The Big Short.
yes.
They couldn't sue the banks out of
They
business.
were giving
Yeah, it's why
loans.
it's why the government had to bail out. The government
All
had to
the
just give
banks.
like basically print money to pay off the hole that the banks were in.
yeah.
But Enron was just a company that was doing a bunch of like self-dealing with their stock, and
Yeah.
they were lying
Insider
about their
trading.
accounting. It brought down one of the biggest accounting firms in the world, Arthur Andersen. It was a big, huge accounting scandal, and they were like getting all the employees to buy stock, and they were saying, "Don't buy any other stocks, just buy our stock." And it was a big just stock scam, is what
Okay.
Enron was.
It's
Yeah.
insider trading.
Yeah, there was insider trading. You know.
I think there's also just like a lot of like mismanagement, misreporting of like earnings and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So they were like boosting the stock price, and they were like inflating the
Yeah, they were inflating their own stock price.
Yeah.
You know, and then I think
No such thing as a $2 blowjob.
yeah.
the big
crazy.
guys, Skilling and Lay, they tried to get out, or like they got out before everything collapsed.
One of them
Like
killed themselves, right?
One tried to, I think.
Was he trans? Did they killed they themselves?
No, they
it a
killed
guy or a
them.
girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Well, I think both of them are dead. Skilling and Lay are both dead.
From the guilt, from the horrible guilt.
No, one of them died of a heart attack.
This was like 2001 or something, right? Like this was a long ass time ago.
Yeah, no, Skilling's still alive. He
He's
served
skilling it.
12 years in jail.
Club fed, some easy
Yeah,
shit.
but now he's out. But there was the other guy, the little,
See, I would have gotten away with it with the cameras back then.
the Asian guy
I've never
was
done
the,
that shit.
was the real Lou Pai. Is that him?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy story. It's good. So the book and the story is called The Smartest Guys in the Room, and there's a documentary called The Smartest Guys in the Room. So
Yeah.
watch that documentary. That'll tell you the whole story. That should be all you need. Yeah.
Yeah, the Big Short or whatever was these mortgage companies. They loosened the standards on giving people mortgages, so people were taking really huge mortgages with like very low
Yeah.
interest rates below like the prime.
Yeah, they're getting poor people into mortgages with like no money down.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I guess
no
they-
interest for 2 years,
Yeah.
and then
It would kick in and people wouldn't be able to pay it, and then all of a sudden you have a defaulted mortgage or whatever.
yeah.
And they were taking all the mortgages and they were rolling them up into these packages.
They were bundling them up into they were bundling mortgages up into debt, these kind of like
Debt
debt
packages?
investment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so you could be like,
It's
okay,
like
I'm
selling your debt to another collection agency.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
were bundled up with
Yeah.
good stuff. But because the good stuff was in there, the entire thing was rated A+ or whatever. Like, It was
Okay.
like no risk or whatever.
Just Fannie
But,
Mae.
so they
type
were
shit.
lying. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were lying about what was in them, or they were giving them the wrong score.
Yeah.
And
The Jews in the bank were lying to people about the value of what they were giving them.
yeah.
and then fucking Christian
No
Bale
one learned
was
this
like,
2,000 years ago.
yeah. And then Christian Bale was like, it's a bubble, it's gonna crash.
Margot Robbie
Yeah.
was in the bikini explaining
yeah,
all of
explaining it.
it.
and Selena Gomez.
That doesn't help me learn anything. That
Yeah.
helps me go wah 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 wah
Yeah.
wah. I don't hear any of the words.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you guys watch that movie about the whole GameStop thing?
Yeah, it
Stonks.
was half of it was
Big-
good, and
yeah.
then half of it was stupid as shit.
Yeah.
Because like whenever they were showing the supposed everyday people,
Yeah,
and one
yeah.
of them was like a Hispanic nurse,
Yeah.
and a lesbian couple who went to UT Austin.
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
show what the real retards looked like.
Yeah,
the
totally.
The real diamond hands,
Yeah.
hodl guys.
Yeah.
because they were all basement dwellers, man.
Oh
I think
yeah.
it was over 20 when I started doing Robinhood. Because I was thinking about because it was like I read something that said invest in stuff that you pay for anyway. I was
Yeah.
like, we go to GameStop, might as well get something back out of it. I was going to buy Rockstar Games stock, the
Yeah.
companies that I believe in.
Yeah.
They were going to do something and get more valuable. And but it was too much because I only put $20 into Robinhood the first time I tried it.
Yeah.
And GameStop at that point, 2020 or whatever, 19 was over $20. I was like, I'm not going to buy one stock with my $20. I'm going to diversify.
Yeah.
So I could have fucking been a millionaire with my one GameStop dollar of
Yeah.
stonk.
Yeah.
Of
Stonks.
Well,
Yeah.
that was the thing, is that everybody inflated the price. They bought into it and inflated the price, but as soon as somebody sold it, the whole thing was going to collapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was an agreement between everybody not to sell,
Yeah.
because we're basically fucking over the entire
Hold
economy almost, like,
Yeah.
because they stopped trading on Robinhood. They made it to where you could no longer buy GameStop stocks on Robinhood,
Yeah.
because it was kind of threatening the entire. It was showing what a house of cards the entire system was.
Yeah.
It was really cool. So the Seth Rogen parts and the stuff that's happening with it
was like a Luigi Mangione of stocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. The stuff that was happening with Seth Rogen and all the big guys, and that was a good part, but the stuff was all like, I'm a single mother and I work as a nurse and I'm on Reddit doing this thing. I was like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I would have loved to seen
Yeah.
what if they would have actually been really cool to see an infographic
Yeah.
of the distribution of people who are doing it, where it's like, I want to see the basement dwellers, I want to see the single moms, I want to like just an infographic of the demo.
Yeah.
It's 99.9% fucking obese white guy who lives in his fucking parents' house.
Gold, like I don't know if you know who that is. The streamer Asmongold. No. He's like he is the epitome of gamer basement dweller.
Okay, yeah.
And he's like one of the biggest streamers in the world. But yeah, they'd be all guys in their basements, and I mean, we know who these guys are. They're 4chan guys.
Yeah,
you know?
None of them were hot UT chicks who were fucking scissoring at night.
I know. It was like that's so stupid. I mean,
low effort scissoring.
Yeah. None of them look like America Ferrera or whatever her name is. Like that was the nurse, right? Like the ugly Betty chick.
I like Seth Rogen's character, the Jewish pedophile millionaire guy.
Was he a pedo?
I mean, you Jewish millionaire, you can add it up.
Okay,
release the Epstein files.
That's what Candace would say for sure. Like, he's Jewish. He
could probably call in the space.
These are the guys that suck babies' dicks when they're circumcised.
That's true. I've heard about these dick suckers.
They've been doing this for thousands of years. It's called spanking. That's how you discipline a child.
Yeah.
Spare the rod. Spoil the child.
Don't I know it?
We've had a lot of slop. We've had a lot of trash news that you don't follow.
Tell me about it.
I was like, man, we can tell Chris about some things. So we got this stupid He-Man trailer. There's it's one of those where it's like it's an isekai, which is like a person from our normal world goes to a different world because apparently the guy that's He-Man got sent to Earth from Eternia, like when he was a little kid, and he doesn't remember
to protect him.
And then, sure enough, he finds out that he has to go to Eternia and grab the sword and become He-Man or whatever. And he is Prince Adam, so it shows him working in an office, and it shows his name tag, and it's like Adam something, and it says he/him. So it's like a pronoun joke, but it's He-Man, you know. So it's like a ha funny thing, and it's very much like
Tila
the Matrix.
Or the other lady, Eva Lynn more. Which girl did you think was hotter, Tila or Eva Lynn?
Oh God, I don't actually remember that.
Eva Lynn was the yellow skin one, and Tila was.
I was like the bad lady better. Like I thought the Baroness was hotter than Lady Mary Jane.
I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't actually remember that part.
I was like the goth, black-haired, bad cartoon women better than the. I'm nice.
Yeah, I probably like Tila better. It's like
she had the Princess Leia bra.
She was Princess Leia-ish. Yeah, Princess Leia-esque.
I didn't see no Tila in this thing. There wasn't no Princess Leia bra.
I mean, I watched it every day because at that point it's probably a lot of reruns.
Yeah.
I mean, I was all about it. I still remember all the characters at least. I don't remember like the plots, but the plots weren't very
deep,
like
memorable.
I mean, the whole thing was created because it was a toy first,
right?
Like a toy. Now we have to have a story behind the toys.
Chris, did you watch Transformers?
Oh yeah.
Remember the disco song? Oh
yeah, more than meets. Yeah, of course.
But like when they were setting up a scene, it was like this disco-tastic version of it.
Oh yeah.
It was vibes. It was good.
What about? I know it's not a cartoon, but what about Dukes of Hazzard?
Hell yeah!
I watched it when I was. I had one of my favorite. My first toys that I remember were He-Man, and I had a Hot Wheels Dukes of Hazzard car.
General Lee.
Favorite. The General Lee Hot Wheels was the favorite because it was orange, and I think I really liked orange stuff when I was that young or whatever. So it was my favorite car. That I had a 7-Up 18-wheeler with like the 7-Up logo on it.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I had a Dukes of Hazzard General Lee.
That was our favorite quote whenever anybody pissed their girlfriend off at a party. Well, it looks like right about now them Duke boys are in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Freeze frame.
Just some good old
Somebody
boys.
gets drunk and says something stupid in front of their girlfriend about their ex at a party, and you can see her eyes get mad, and you're like,
oh.
Shit, I remember Care Bears. Like that's real early. That's like when I'm like 3 or 4.
I like that too.
But yeah, He-Man was the first ones that I had, and
I liked He-Man. I liked G.I. Joe. I liked Dukes of Hazzard. I had a Dukes of Hazzard lunchbox, like the metal one.
Yeah.
With the General Lee on it and the boys and all that.
Remember when it got gay? They had Mask M.A.S.K. It was like post G.I. Joe, post everything. It was like the next generation of.
No, I don't. I remember those.
They had vehicles that changed form.
Mask?
Yeah, but there you could put an action figure in it.
Oh no, I don't know if I remember that.
It was when you would watch it and you go, you know what? I think I'm getting too old for cartoons.
Yeah.
You're like 12 or 13.
Yeah, 1985.
Who were they trying to get with this?
Yeah.
These dumb kids.
This is not.
I'm not a baby anymore.
Right.
I'm a man.
Yeah.
I watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Yeah.
I watched Thundercats a little bit. But I don't remember too much of it. But yeah, that was some early stuff. But I'm not like. He-Man was just a toy way back then. It never stuck around. Like it didn't stick around the way Star Wars stuck around, or Ninja Turtles, or any of that kind of stuff. So I don't think that this movie is going to do very well. And it looks generic Guardians of the Galaxy-ish.
Donnie, there were no paper towels at Costco, and we have one roll.
See, I could always count on Kristen.
She went to the back among the Indians with you and at least looked.
Yeah, I'll go look tomorrow somewhere.
Wait, are you out of paper towels?
I'm on my last paper towel for this.
Kristen went to the store today, and she sent me a text. She's like, I'm at the HB. The line for the register starts behind the beer aisle.
Yeah.
Damn. It went all the way through at like 11 a.m. today.
Circle C, HB?
What's that?
This one, Circle C?
Yeah.
The beer is halfway back, right?
The beer is like...
Doesn't that one have 2 sets of aisles with a gap down the middle?
Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of laid out like a super Walmart.
But I think that beer aisle's kind of like parallel to those other aisles. I think it kind of like... Yeah, it
sounds like a woman exaggerated how hard things were.
No, I mean, I hear her. There was a long line, but also she didn't have to go to the fucking store.
Yeah.
We had all the shit we need for a very decent amount of time. It was like, she's like, I can't believe all these people are at the store. It's like, well, you're at the fucking store too.
Yeah. You are traffic. You're not in traffic.
Yeah.
You are traffic.
Yeah, you're
Look
doing
at all these old people getting day drunk at Don's Depot at 3 p.m.
You're doing
with me.
You're doing the same thing that everyone else here is doing.
Yeah.
You're panic buying.
Yeah.
Like, just don't do it.
No, it'll be fine. We're gonna. We might have snow and ice and rain on Saturday, and then by Monday everything should be fine.
I'll be in Utah where it's nice and warm.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're outfitted for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Dude, today I heard my coworker's like, "Hey, be prepared. We're doing a biathlon." I'm like, "What is that?" He's like, "We're going cross-country skiing and shotgun shooting. It's like a competition where we're cross-country skiing and shotgun shooting." I'm like, yeah, you know that I can't use my fucking arm, right? Like, I can't go normal skiing.
Yeah.
And that's not even hard on the arm at all, really, but my doctor doesn't want me doing that. I can't, like, push myself through the snow on skis and then hold a fucking shotgun. I'm not supposed to do that
you don't
either.
have to sit on it and do the stranger. It's already numb.
Yeah.
So there's that.
I don't think it's
That's
ever.
what I'm doing in Utah.
I don't think it's ever gonna not be numb again.
Yeah.
I think there's like
Permanent nerve damage.
permanent nerve damage.
Oh.
But I mean, it's fine. It's like it's feels weird, but it's like I can live with it. You know.
Well, that's so. Stay tuned. Next week we're gonna have updates on whether Chris broke another bone in Utah, and whether we froze to death. Yeah.
It's going to be a great podcast. These guys are going to be dead, and I'm going to be one limb down. So,
Yeah.
It's going to be.
Donnie was able to find
cool.
toilet paper.
Yeah. Coming up in next season, there might just be one of us left.
Yeah.
We'll see. It might be
Maybe.
Highlander.
That's a pretty
Will it be the-
sensational headline. You know what? Release the Epstein files.
Release them.
Stop trying to
Release them.
distract
Do
everyone.
it. Just do it.